And what up? What's good with y'all? So I know y'all ain't seen me in about probably about a week or so. The reason why I haven't been vlogging is just because with the last vlog you seen where I went to the event, was drifting the SE, and then the wire harness basically shorted out and SE's not running again right now. That's not the problem. So the reason why I haven't been vlogging is because I've been lightweight feeling bummed about the situation. Me and Kicks were advertising it, kind of. We're telling people that we're going to the event. Had people coming out to see. I was gonna do ride-alongs and shit after I got familiar with the car. And then after the first run, car boofed. So lightweight made me feel lightweight bad. It's like I had all these people come out to this event and I only got one run in. Some people came from a good distance to see me drive the car again because it was my first event in 3 years. And it just, you know, wasn't what I expected, or wasn't what I wanted to deliver. So I was kind of bummed about it. So I kind of just been, you know, sitting back, chilling, relaxing, regrouping, trying to figure out a game plan on how I want to go about the SE, the 350, and the 300ZX. Kind of just, you know, had to brainstorm and take a little, basically like a little week off. So anywho, what we getting into today? So as y'all can see, we got the 300ZX right here. I'm not really working on it, but I am kind of fiddling with it right now. SE's pushed out over there, that way I can move this back a little bit. So what I'm about to be doing is I'm going to be mounting the Sparco seats in. I've been going back and forth if I wanted to keep the Sparcos or put the Sparcos in here that I had, but the Sparcos were originally bought for the SC300. But since then, with the NRG sponsorship and all the FIA rated stuff, I have the FIA seats. They send me FIA harnesses, so I kind of want to keep all the FIA stuff in there because I am going to be probably half miling this car, drifting this car. It is more so of the race car of things. But the thing I considered was putting the NRG seats in here just because it matches better with the interior. I know I'm stupid, but I'm like real picky on the way things get assembled, how fabrics and stuff go together, and you know, things kind of like colliding and clashing with each other. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about right now. Oh yeah, so since you guys haven't seen me in about a week, the latest changes is NRG sent over this new wheel for the 300ZX. This is Arkin, I can't pronounce it. Arkin, whatever. It's the suede stuff. It's similar to suede stuff, but more durable than suede stuff. Anywho, they sent over this. I really wanted this steering wheel because this has all suede interior, so it has the suede door panels and all that, which is dope because it's, you know, it's still clean. So I wanted to keep the suede look. But the thing was, I wanted to put these in here. These are some custom Sparcos, but I don't like how it's like these are leather and the rest of the car is suede. So what I was thinking was pull these out, throw those in here, since this car has more, you know, more of like a leather based interior, it would kind of match. But then the problem becomes LRB already sent over all the panels, so I'm gonna be running all LRB panels. The only thing that would be leather in here would be the dash. So yeah, I'm kind of reevaluating it. Like I said, I might leave these in here. I know these seats will look good with the suede because it's a cloth material versus a leather, but I'm about to just mount the seats in there, and I want to get an idea how they're gonna look. If anything, I can just, you know, throw a leather steering wheel in there, maybe put the Nardi wheel in there and put a NRG in here. That way everything in here is all NRG for the sponsorship thing. But I don't know, I gotta figure that out. Also, another little problem that I'm having is I have the Planet mounts on here. I'm pretty sure I got them mounted on right, but they don't fit the sliders on the Sparco rails. I don't know why. They just don't fit. It's a little bit wider, so it doesn't really matter because I was gonna have these modified anyway. I want to get these a lot lower because, as you can see, kind of you run into like a little clearance right there. No big deal, it's not touching, but you know, it I would like these seats to go a lot lower. So eventually I'm gonna be taking these to Janky, having Janky chop these, modify them, make them lower. Let me move this thing back, get some room to work, and then I'll be throwing the other seat in here just to look at the interior and see how I want to go about this. This is with the seats kind of just sitting in there. Like I said, nothing's bolted down, kind of just sitting on top of each other and just chilling in here. What I wanted to switch, what I did, I mean, it really it doesn't look that bad. It wasn't to show y'all that. The main point of this video was to go check out the 350Z. I'm trying to finish the 350Z before the Society meet, which is on the 27th, and that's gonna be a trip to SoCal. So I'm trying to finish the 350Z, get it tuned, and then head that way to, you know, go out there for the Society event, meet, whatever you want to call it, just to go chill and mingle. So right now I'm about to go head to Mars. I'm about to check out the 350Z, see where we at, and see if our you know, if our plan is realistic and if we can actually make it and get it done in time. But yeah, let's go out there and see what's up. While I haven't been vlogging, my wheels are all powder coated and cleaned up. Nothing special. These are just some old Varstones that I had laying around. A long time ago, these were on the 350Z when I first got the car. I had put these on as the first set of wheels, but they had got kind of like old looking, so I wanted to have my boy Lamar powder coat them. Just threw tires on them yesterday, so I'm gonna be throwing these on the 350Z for temporarily. Pick up under there and then slide, pick right behind here and just quick it out. What up, fool? Yeah. So you the master tech? Yeah. What's good with you? Shit. Mike. Show. So Mar was working on this thing since yesterday. And this shit came apart like 4 times, all due to fucking seals behind the timing cover. So behind the timing cover, you got little seals and shit over there. And then here we go, timing, everything's all on, so we should be good. From this point, we just need to get it back together, put the supercharger on, and it will be ready to crank up and go. And I need to set up a tune. But right now I need to swap these wheels real quick. I'm be taking these jemmies off and putting the Varstones on here real quick for the time being. Bam. And this is how she's sitting. Don't look too shabby. These little cheap wheels, cleaned up, nice color combo to contrast with the blue on the 350. I actually like it. Looks good. And with the 305s, obviously looks hella beefy. Thing filthy though, man. This thing is stupid filthy. But yeah, I like the black on blue. It's gonna go good. Once it's clean, you can actually see everything. Even though these wheels aren't like, you know, baller wheels, they actually look good on here. So they'll do temporarily until I figure out something else I want to put on here. But yeah, can't complain. So let me explain what the issue was, because this thing has came apart, I want to say about 4 or 5 times, and we kept having the same issue with the check engine light, throwing the code, the timing code. And when we threw it on the dyno, what was happening was one bank was reading different from the other bank far as timing went. It was about 5 degrees off. Bought new cam gears, swapped them, and then the issue ended up going to this side. This was the problem side at first, but then it ended up going to this side. So took it apart again, put the old cam in, and then it did the exact same thing, still showed up on this side. So it was basically showing that it wasn't necessarily a cam issue. And at that point is where we started trying to, you know, figure out and look and seeing what it could have possibly been. I know from OEM, they kind of tell you guys to make sure you replace the timing cover, which I would say do. You probably don't need to, but make sure you replace the seals behind it, because the seals behind it will cause this timing issue for those that have had this issue and they couldn't figure out why they were getting timing errors and stuff like that after a rebuild or after a head came off or the motor went back together, whatever your situation was. That's one thing to check. If you know for sure your cam sensors and all that are all in place and they're all new, they're all fresh, and you can't figure out what it is, you might want to try checking that, because like I said, the cam gears do work off oil pressure. So On these, they have like the VVL or whatever, where it's like Nissan's VTEC, whatever you want to call it, but it is off oil pressure. So when oil pressure goes up, cams advance according to oil pressure. But if you have a leak behind here or a leak in one of the seals, you'll have good oil pressure on the gauge because it's showing it at the pump. Make sure you check the seals behind the cover, the O-rings and all that behind this, and then there's going to be some that goes in front of this also. So just a heads up, make sure you are replacing your O-rings because this can cause a stupid issue to where it will take forever to figure out. Something this small, you know, end up being like a 2-3 month holdup because we kept taking the engine apart, putting it back together, buying new cam gears. But with that being said, it is almost done. Before it hits the dyno, we're definitely gonna check to see what it's looking like on uprev to make sure the cams are synced with each other. That way we don't have any timing issues and all that when we do you're ready to go to the dyno. So hopefully praying that this is the problem and this, you know, fixes it. That way this car can be done on the dyno, making some power, and I can have my daily back. So we'll see, but we're getting there. Mark getting ready to throw the front cover on, seal it all up, and then we're probably gonna just chill, play fours or something. So we about to be wrapping this up. Short little video for y'all, just kind of like a little update on what's going on. But yeah, till next time, wrapping this up. No point in showing y'all the whole going back together process because that shit's boring. So till next time, hopefully next video y'all see this car actually running again and we'll have a success. No bad news to report next time.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck them niggas hating on. I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a